What's up, you guys? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about, well, usually about physical media, about Blu-rays and 4Ks and that kind of stuff. But today's a little something different. I'm curious about something, and I thought I would share my experiment with you and just to see, what it looks like. But if you do like, before I get any further in, if you do like physical media, this is a good place to be. One of many great places to be on YouTube and great conversations to be had. So like, sub, all that stuff. Stick with me. Let's talk about physical media. Today I'm going to talk about something different. I'm a little spastic, just like always. Today, as I record this, is Disney Plus Day. I have the streaming services. I'm a physical media collector. Generally, when I watch film, I watch physical media. Mostly when I watch TV, I watch streaming. I do have some TV box sets, and we've gone over those. And those are usually because, one, they're not easily available on streaming, and two, they hold a special place in my heart, and they have bonus features. That's usually why I buy TV. But TV to me is series in particular is a little bit more of a disposable type of entertainment, so I can watch that, once and move on from it usually. With exceptions. So I do have the streaming services. And I do have Disney Plus. I haven't watched Disney Plus much. I got it specifically for Marvel TV series and Star Wars TV series. Marvel TV series have been mostly a miss for me. I thought WandaVision was a lot. WandaVision, I think I mentioned before, is the rule of 3. There were 3 bad episodes, 3 great episodes, and 3 disappointing episodes. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I don't think I actually finished that one. I don't know, maybe I did. I didn't like it though. Loki, I thought, was the best of them, but still just kind of, just okay. It was more like watching video game cutscenes than a show to me. We'll see how Hawkeye is. I'm hoping for the best. Mandalorian, definitely nothing but a series of video game cutscenes. No depth in that series whatsoever. It reminds me of the same way I felt about Ash vs. the Evil Dead. It had characters that I like in cutscenes that weren't meaty enough. Anyway, it should be a whole other subject, but I've done it now, and I'm not editing it out. But all that is relevant because it is Disney Plus Day. And the thing that I'm curious about is this new Imax enhanced versions of some of the Marvel movies. Now, the thing that kind of bothers me about this Imax enhanced thing is, one, it's not on the physical media versions of the discs, and it's doable. My Nolan box set has great Imax enhanced movies, but two, they chose to focus on this, which could be more of a gimmick. Than focusing on getting better image and audio quality, because you can say it's 4K, and maybe, by the strictest definition it is 4K, but when I compare a 4K stream off Disney Plus to a 4K disc, there's no comparison. The image is better, grain structure is always better, black levels are almost across the board always better, and sound is absolutely always better. When they put those 4Ks of the Star Wars movies out and everyone was talking about how great they were, I threw that up on my projector and I was like, no, this looks like upscaled 1080p. This doesn't look like actual 4K at its best. So, I thought we would take a look at it together. We'll put it up on the theater screen. We'll see if it makes a difference. And I'll give you my honest impressions after we take a look at some scenes. So let's take a look at this IMAX enhanced experience on Disney Plus. Okay, so for reference, what we are looking at is a 140-inch projection with HDR10. It's a projector, so obviously that's the situation that we're in. We're looking at the standard widescreen edition of this epic scene from Avengers Endgame. It's a pretty good reference, I think. And I have us in the back of the room now. Keep in mind my camera is trash. I'm basically shooting it with a iPad, so it's getting blown out by the HDR, obviously. But hopefully this will still give us a frame of reference for the difference in standard widescreen and this IMAX enhanced for streaming situation, and if it's a gimmick or if it really does add something to the overall experience. Now, keep in mind, these films also are shot in IMAX format, not on IMAX cameras, and there's a huge difference. So you take a look at a movie like Dunkirk or Tenet, actually shot with IMAX cameras, the impact is much greater. What we're going to get with this open gate, which is the gate is at the bottom and top of the screen where the letterboxing is, we're going to get a lot of CGI stuff, additional stuff. In the old days, the gate actually covered the areas where boom mics were dropping and that kind of thing, but that's not the situation now. We don't have any of that. We're just simply going to be looking at additional CGI. So does it make a difference in the overall home viewing experience? Well, let's see. We're going to see right now because we're going to switch it up. All right, we're pretty close to the same spot there. Now we have it in the IMAX format. So I'll be honest with you, the issues that I have with the widescreen version are still there as far as streaming goes, because for me, even in their version of Ultra HD, we still lose a little detail, we lose a little color dynamics compared to my physical media copies. But I will say, this does, especially in a situation like mine, it does make it feel so much more dynamic. Obviously, it's filling my screen. At a closer look, I don't know if you can see this in the video, but I did notice, well, hey, I need to straighten my projector just a little bit. Something I didn't notice before because there was always thick black bars at the top and bottom. In some scenes, you can see it brings in a little extra image. Other scenes, it doesn't seem to add that much. It's just bigger, which I'm okay with. Generally, the whole IMAX thing, when it's not shot with IMAX cameras, to me is a bit of a gimmick. But I do like the added image size that we get here. I can literally use my entire 140-inch screen. So for that, I'm very happy. That scene right there looked quite good, as long as you're accepting of the, cartoony CGI, which we are for Marvel movies. So what do you think? Do you see a difference here? I know this is sort of a pretty, messy DIY version of comparing the two, but I just thought I would show you in kind of my real world experience what it's like to compare the two. There you have it, guys, side by side. I know it was kind of a wonky demonstration. It worked better for me than it worked for you because I actually saw it in person, but what did you think? Have you looked at them side by side on your own television sets? Does it make a bigger difference on TV? Smaller difference? Does it even matter? And are you like me? Are you pissed that this is not on the physical media versions? Tell me what you think of the video, what you think of this new IMAX experience on Disney Plus, and let's just talk about physical media and what we're going to do about this, since we don't have it on our own home physical media copies. Until next we meet, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with your friends and family, and remind them why physical media is the best way to watch films and TV. I'll see you guys on the next one.